What's the DASH diet and why doctors call it the best diet? We are forever in the race to find that one diet which suits us best. With the DASH diet being the current talk of the town, in today's video, we're bringing you an insight into what the DASH diet is and why doctors call it the best diet ever. The DASH diet is a modern, healthy consumption plan designed to help treat or prevent high blood pressure. The DASH diet is said to be inclusive of foods that are rich in nutrients such as potassium, calcium, and magnesium. These nutrients, in turn, help control blood pressure. The diet goes on to limit foods that are high in sodium, saturated fat, and added sugars. However, when the word diet comes to the mind of a regular Tom, Dick, or Harry, it's usually related to weight loss. While most diets do cater to that particular concern, the DASH diet focuses almost exclusively on maintaining your blood pressure. The DASH diet, or Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension diet, promotes healthful eating and is recommended by many well-known healthcare institutes. Is DASH diet strictly vegetarian? We've seen threads on the internet, be it Reddit or some foolproof medical website, where questions and misconceptions regarding whether the DASH diet is a strict vegetarian regime is a topic of hot debate online. The truth is, the DASH diet tweaks around the sodium percentage in your diet by including foods from various nutrient-rich food groups. This unequivocally means less sodium, salt's leading ingredient, and more intake of other positive nutrients, such as those of magnesium, calcium, and potassium. DASH thrives on a lot of plant-based foods, but isn't strictly vegetarian. Further, portion size and a proper balance of nutrients are also other key aspects that this diet is focused on. What are the benefits of the DASH diet? As aforementioned, DASH mainly targets high blood pressure. In fact, what's interesting is that studies have gone to show that this diet not only regulates blood pressure in those with high blood pressure, but also helps maintain blood pressure in regular healthy individuals. If your high blood pressure causes excessive weight gain, this diet can help you with that too. Additionally, this diet can potentially reduce the risk of other serious health issues such as heart diseases, diabetes, some types of cancers, and more. What food items does the DASH diet consist? The DASH diet is a flexible and balanced eating plan that helps create a heart-healthy eating style for life. It's easy to follow using foods found at your grocery store. The DASH diet is rich in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. It includes fat-free or low-fat dairy products, fish, poultry, beans, and nuts. It limits foods that are high in saturated fat, such as fatty meats, and full-fat dairy products. When following DASH, it is important to choose foods that are rich in potassium, calcium, magnesium, fiber, and protein, low in saturated fat, and low in sodium. With the ultimate goal of decreasing sodium consumption, DASH highly encourages the intake of the following food groups. A. 6 to 8 servings of grains per day. These include whole grain versions of bread, cereal, rice, and pasta. B. 4 to 5 servings of fruit and vegetables every day. C. 2 to 3 daily servings of dairy are also important. It further also allows the individual can also include a weekly intake of nuts, seeds, meat, and sweets, minus the sodium. The foods at the center of the DASH diet are naturally low in sodium, so just by following the DASH diet, you're likely to lower your intake of sodium. You can further reduce sodium by using sodium-free spices or flavorings instead of salt, not adding salt when cooking rice, pasta, or hot cereal, choosing plain, fresh, frozen, or canned vegetables, choosing fresh or frozen skinless poultry, fish, and lean cuts of meat, and last but not the least, reading food labels and choosing low sodium or no salt added options. As you cut back on processed high-sodium foods, you may notice that food tastes different. It may take time for your palate to adjust, but once it does, you may find you prefer the DASH way of eating. How to start your DASH diet? You can begin your own journey on the DASH diet route by ensuring that there is plenty of different colors on your plate to get a variety of nutrients. Further, you can always incorporate at least 2 side dishes based off of vegetables. As for your sweet tooth, you lunge over to YouTube and find recipes for the preparation of healthy fruit-based desserts. It is essential to remember that the basis of this diet sits on the core food items in this diet being exceptionally low on sodium. However, if you are of the high blood pressure group, and if, in any case, your doctor suggests an even more aggressive cut down on salt products or even more sodium restrictions, you can always replace your salt with sodium-free spices or flavorings, which are sold in abundance in most supermarkets today. However, although this sounds quite simple in theory, when it comes to the practicality of it, if you're the kind of person who the thought of eating saltless rice, rice, pasta, or hot cereal doesn't bother, then you can consider yourself the perfect candidate for this super boosted diet, and if not, then you better have a huge load of willpower, as you'll well be needing it. DASH diet. Recommended portions. The DASH diet provides daily and weekly nutritional goals. The number of portions you should have of each food group depends on your daily calorie needs. Let's take a look at the recommended servings from each food group for a 2,000 calorie a day DASH diet. 1. Grains. 6 to 8 servings a day. One serving is 1 slice bread, 1 ounce dry cereal or half cup cooked cereal, rice or pasta. 2. Vegetables. 4 to 5 servings a day. One serving is 1 cup raw leafy green vegetable, half cup cut up raw or cooked vegetables, or half cup vegetable juice. 3. Fruits. 4 to 5 servings a day. One serving is 1 medium fruit, half cup fresh, frozen or canned fruit, or half cup fruit juice. 4. Fat-free or low-fat dairy products. 2 to 3 servings a day. One serving is 1 cup milk or yogurt, or 1.5 ounces cheese. 5. Lean meats, poultry, and fish. 6 1-ounce servings or fewer a day. One serving is 1 ounce cooked meat, poultry or fish, or 1 egg. 6. Nuts, seeds, and legumes. 4 to 5 servings a week. One serving is 1/3 cup nuts, 2 tablespoons peanut butter, 2 tablespoons seeds, or a half cup cooked legumes, dried beans or peas. 7. Fats and oils, 2 to 3 servings a day. One serving is 1 teaspoon soft margarine, 1 teaspoon vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon mayonnaise, or 2 tablespoons salad dressing. 8. Sweets and added sugars, 5 servings or fewer a week. One serving is 1 tablespoon sugar, jelly or jam, half cup sorbet, or 1 cup lemonade. DASH diet. Current research. Numerous studies show wide-ranging health benefits of the DASH diet. A consistent body of research has found that DASH lowers blood pressure in people with high blood pressure, but also normal blood pressure even without lowering sodium intake. It can produce greater reductions in blood pressure if sodium is restricted to less than 2,300 milligrams a day, and even more so with a 1,500 milligram sodium restriction. When compared with the standard American diet, example, high intake of red and processed meats, beverages sweetened with sugar, sweets, refined grains, DASH has also been found to lower serum uric acid levels in people with hyperuricemia, which places them at risk for a painful inflammatory condition called gout. Because people with gout often also have high blood pressure and other cardiovascular diseases, DASH is optimal in improving all of these conditions. Adherence to the DASH style pattern may also help prevent the development of diabetes, as analyzed in a recent meta-analysis, and kidney disease as found in the atherosclerosis risk in communities (ARIC) cohort that followed more than 3,700 people who developed kidney disease. Dietary components of DASH that were protective in their ARIC cohort included a high intake of nuts, legumes, and low-fat dairy products. A high intake of red meat and processed meats increased kidney disease risk. Possible drawbacks. 1. DASH requires each person to plan their own daily menus based on the allowed servings. People who are not used to meal planning or cooking may need more specific guidance. 2. The types of foods listed are not comprehensive. For example, avocados are not included, so it is not clear if they would be categorized as a fruit or a fat serving. Certain foods are placed into questionable categories. Frozen yogurt is placed in the dairy group even though most brands contain little calcium and vitamin D and are high in added sugar. The general term cereals are placed in the grain group, but different types of cereals can be highly variable in nutrient and sugar content. 3. Those with lactose intolerance or food allergies, example nuts, may need to modify the diet to include lactose-free alternatives to dairy and seeds instead of nuts. 4. Some people may experience gas and bloating when starting the diet due to the high fiber content of plant foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. This can be minimized by adding 1 or 2 new high-fiber foods a week instead of all at once. That's it for today's video. Let us know what your views are regarding this diet in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to join us next time for more of such interesting informational content. Goodbye!